the best, beats the rest. Cellular, modular, interactive, modular. Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone.
Hello, this is another episode of Garry's Mod server reviews, and today I shall be reviewing a Garry's Mod racer game mode run and made by Catalyst Gaming. To start off, I'll explain the game mode. It's simply a racing game mode in which you start off with a basic Half-Life 2 Jeep and race it around a track. You have a certain amount of money in which you're able to spend on upgrades for this car, such as acceleration or speed, or can even buy new cars. For each race, you'll win a certain amount of money depending on what place you came in and how many people were in that race. For example, if you're the only player in a race, you won't receive any money. But if there are about 5 people and you come first, you'll receive quite a bit of money. There are about 5 different maps that they offer, in which you have to download upon joining. Some of them are small, but others are quite large. So whilst looking at the player base of this community, I noticed they're quite big and friendly towards new players, as are most communities who want new players. But when I went to their website, there were a few arguments to do with their Half-Life 2 server, which I may review later, but that's beside the point. I did notice that they were arguing quite a bit about leadership and who should lead what, and there was quite a lot of flaming going on in there. You know, quite a few arguments. But other than that, if you're looking at the point of a new player and you're just joining the server, you will be welcomed, and support will obviously be there for you. For example, if you ask a question of them, such as how to do something, then they'll quickly answer you. But in this game mode, pressing F1 will give you a rundown of what the game mode is and what some hotkeys do, such as F3 lets you queue up for the new race, whilst F2 lets you choose your car and upgrades for it. So overall, the player base is quite friendly and willing to help you if you're new. I mean, on my first race, I had a quite basic car. It wasn't very fast and the acceleration was quite slow compared to the regular members who've been playing for a while and had a lot of money to spend, meaning their cars were much more upgraded than mine. So it meant I came last, but one of their players actually compensated me for my ungraded car by sending me about $50, which I found quite generous, considering the amount of money you usually win from those kind of races is about $100. So overall, I would definitely rate the community's player base 8 or 9 out of 10, because they are very responsive and friendly. Next, I looked at the population of the server. I noticed that it doesn't get populated as much as it could, but it doesn't stop the entertainment of racing between 2 players. Luckily for this game mode, you don't need a large amount of players to enjoy it, unlike a few other games such as Dark RP and other kinds of games. But having a group of 4 or 5 players can actually make it quite enjoyable if it's a small map. Even if you just gather a group of friends together to play on this server, you'll find it very enjoyable. However, a problem that I quickly noticed whilst joining was the amount of downloads that there were. They have about 5 different maps along with materials and menus which you're required to download. When you have a terrible connection like mine, it can take a while for it to download, which can be boring and may put you off the server. But if you're willing to be patient and leave your computer to download it whilst joining the server, for example if you go get a drink or anything like that, then you will actually enjoy the game mode once you join, because I definitely believe that it's worth the wait. I would recommend downloading the data actually from their website, which is posted in the description of this video. This may be quicker than downloading it straight from the server, as it gives you the chance to do other things on your computer whilst you wait, if you haven't got Garry's Mod windowed. But then I looked at the server and its game mode to find good points and bad points about it. Being a unique game mode makes it fun and interesting. When I first joined and I was driving around, it was quite entertaining actually, especially with other players. If you've ever played a driving game online, such as on the Xbox, you understand they can be very enjoyable, such as the tension of coming first in a group of people. But Catalyst really bring out what makes driving games fun in this game mode by offering things to purchase depending on how much money you have. These upgrades can then help you rate in the race, depending on which upgrade you get. Part of this video will show you where the upgrades are on the F2 menu, and where you can upgrade many parts of your vehicle and even place a gun on it. So sometimes the upgrades can be very beneficial to you, such as acceleration or speed, but there are a lot of options to look at, and that means there are a few bugs that appear here and there. But Catalyst are actually quite quick to act on them, as this game mode is relatively new. I think it came out a week ago or something like that, and there aren't actually as many bugs as you'd expect. But one thing I did find irritating was the speed of which the maps changed. I think it was about every 4 or 5 races that the map actually changed to a different map, which I thought was a bit too quick. But overall, I definitely rate this server 9 out of 10 for its supportive community, enjoyable new game mode, and general entertainment. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to see more, and if you have a server that you want to be reviewed, then send me the IP and I'll review it.